Hi guys, and welcome back to another edition of PinkBellaMia. This is Nancy, and I will be showing you a 12 by 12 layout that I did. And as you can see there, I just ran out of ATG, but soon enough, I just reloaded it and back in business. So there, I'm just placing adhesive to place my photo on that blue cardstock, and I'm using that as a mat, foil mat. I always do my layouts with a mat. I don't know, it just seems if I don't, it just seems too bare. And there I am using my Fiskars trimmer, which I got at Big Lots for like 10 bucks, so that was a great buy. I think in my Big Lots there's a couple, I think still, last time I saw. But you could go ahead and check out and see if they still have some because that one's a great trimmer. So there, as you can see, I'm still matting my photos with that blue bright paper. And there I'm just done with the matting of my pictures, and now I have some paper here that I think goes well with the paper in the back. And I'm going to use this just in as my title of the back of the layout. And I got that paper at Expo this 2010, and I got that one I think at We Are Memories booth. They had a sale going on. I think it was 100 pieces of paper for $15.99. I'm not sure, but it was really inexpensive. So that's the collection and the make there for you. Very, very fun collection. I got a couple of pieces of that same patterns that goes well together. And I believe the background, the polka dots, is the same one. So love, love, love those together. So there I'm just placing it on top. And then this one I'm just going to cut it like in an angle. Not really a particular measurement, just pretty much I thought it was fun to cut it kind of funky. And there's the make by Precious Metals and the cordon paper. And that one is a 8 by 8 size paper, which I had in my stack. And I'm just cutting it in an angle as well. I'm not going to cut it very particular, just pretty much eyeballing it and cutting it and placing it on the other piece that you see on the 12 by 12. So now I'm going to be placing it kind of sort of where I want it, where I was thinking of putting it before I placed everything down, because you don't want to place adhesive and then, not want it there. Very, very hard to get out or up, I should say. And that's how I pretty much wanted the layout to look. And that's what I went for. So there I'm just taking a second look at it and wanted a mat for my journaling as well. And I just got a piece of scrap paper. So as you can see, it's down there. It's a green one. But there I'm inking my photos with chestnut roan. Love, 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 love it. So all I did with that, just do or sponge around all the photos that you see there. But I really should have done that through all the pieces of that layout. But it's okay, because, we watch and learn. So there, I'm done inking all of that. And see, that's the piece that I was telling you guys about. So I'm going to do my journaling there, and I thought I should do the same ink around it. Kind of give it a more cohesive look. So there, I'm done with that. And I got that one way back at Michael's for $1. So this layout, as you can see, is very, very inexpensive. Not a whole lot going on. Just a couple of pieces of paper and the pictures. So there I think I'm starting to place everything down with adhesive. yeah, so since I decided to keep as is, I'm just putting my ATG down now. So doing all my placement there with the ATG gun now. Sticking it on there for good. And a lot of ATG. We don't like things coming off, like I said. I believe. So there, I'm placing it once again just to see how I want the order of the image of the picture. And I think that's how I want it. Just making sure where they, where I want them to be before I place them down for good. There, more ATG. And placing my last picture there, as you can see. Just making sure it's kind of even there. And there's my little journaling spot. Nothing too fancy. And those little embellishments. Very, very cute. A little horsey, a little cowboy hat. I'm taking kind of a look of how I want it. So just place those there for now. And I got those little, I think, I'm not sure what you call them, like little buckles, like little paper buckles at Big Lots. And they were like 12 cents when I got those. So that's why you see a lot of little orange tickets. So I'm placing my journaling spot down for good now. Placing the ATG on it. And as you can see, I'm just threading some ribbon through that little buckle. And now I'm seeing where I kind of want it. So that's good. And I placed it down with my ATG gun. Just ran my ATG through the ribbon. And now I'm kind of seeing where I want those now. The ribbon makes a little, plane for that little horsey. And that's a little horseshoe that I'm holding right now. And that seems to be good. And a little rope as well. Very, very cute. Love, 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 love rope. So now I'm using some ribbons that I got at Ross. Believe it or not, Ross. I got those at Ross. And they were like $2.99, so a good bet. A good buy as well. And there I'm using my craft knife because I don't want to use my scissors to cut that one. I don't want loose ends. And as you can see, there's more ribbons down below that little sentiment that I'm using. And that one says, boys will be boys. So I'm just doing the cutting of that ribbon. So there you can see it, the rest of the ribbons still hold on and can be placed back in that little book. I think I'm just folding it, holding it, and storing it. And there we go. I think I want that there. So now I'm using that basic gray tool, and it's for rub-ons. Very, very easy to use, and it helps your rub-ons do so much better when you're rubbing instead of with a stick. Usually it comes with a stick, but that one is on a roller, so it's awesome. And now, just do that along the ribbon. Helps to secure any little pieces that you may not got. And now I'm using my X-Acto knife to lift the extra paper. And as you can see, you just lift it and you're pretty much done with that rub-on. And as you can all see now, my layout is completely done. So I just want to thank you guys for joining me once again here at PinkBellaMia. And don't forget to subscribe, comment, and rate. Thank you guys so much for watching and have a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you guys. Bye.